Hey, what's going on out there, cats and kittens? Madman here. I'm guessing from the title, you figured out what this video is all about. This one has been requested. Madman, what kind of hats should I wear? What kind of hats fit with the greaser style? What kind of hats did you wear when you were in high school, doing your greaser thing? What kind of rockabilly, retro, cool, old school kind of hats should a greaser wear? Well, have no fear and don't fret, little fritter, because the Madman's got the answers for you. I'll never let you down. We want hats, hats, hats galore. We want hats, hats, give us some more. In all seriousness, I'm going to cover the types of hats we wore, the ones I have, the ones I used to wear, why we wore them, under what circumstances, and, the whole fucking thing. So let's do this. First up, I'm going to show you my old retired soft hat. This one was in a Scala Classic. It's beat to shit. It's very, very old. This one right here is gray. It had a feather on the side. This hat's seen better fucking days. It's been through a lot with me. But let me go ahead here and post a picture of it in its heyday with a young madman. Okay, we got that over with. I don't wear this hat anymore. It's just kind of a memento. I keep it around. I don't know if there's any point in trying to save this hat, getting it blocked and cleaned. I really don't know. It's in bad shape. Lesson learned. Take care of your hats. The next one up I used to wear in high school is this gray one, this old school gray hat. This damn hat is older than me. But it's always been with me. It's a trusty old school hat. I love it. Here's the thing. This is a great hat for, those days where you're having a bad hair day. You don't want to fucking do your hair or whatever. Or it's, fucking rainy and shitty and just cold out. You just want something to keep your head covered. This is a great example of something you could wear. Very old school, very traditional. Alright. Oh shit, hat hair. That's okay. Let me go ahead and slick that shit back. Because honestly, when you're going to wear hats, your hair's slicked back anyway. Okay, before I get into the Big Daddy hats that I got, I'm going to make a few honorable mentions. I've had questions asked, if greasers can wear beanies and skull caps. Well, yes they can. As a matter of fact, here's a couple pictures from the wild one. You got a cat wearing like a beanie, skull cap, fucking more along the lines of a watch cap. It's just how you wear it. For instance, a skull cap, you don't roll a skull cap, you just put it on. Bang. Covers your head, covers your ears a little bit. Works great. You dig? Next one, you've got a regular beanie right here, just like this one. Boom. Now you can wear gray and black and blue, and you can have stuff with logos on it. I have a few packed away somewhere that have logos. I got one with like the American flag and the eagle and all that. But if you want to wear this maybe a little bit more old school, you can roll it up like so, like a watch cap. Because remember, a lot of your old school original era greasers were in the military. A lot of them were the Navy. Navy watch caps. Go check that out. You'll see that was very much a part of what they would wear on the ships, including a pea coat, which I have one. Thumbs up for retro. This one, the black Stetson Sovereign. Boom. Right here, cats. This one's a great one. I love this one. Let me show you something here, all right? Give me a second. I'm back. So one of the things we do is when we would be in school, the weather would be really rainy and shitty, and we didn't want to get our hair all wet and stuff like that. Of course, we would wear either a dicky jacket because it's somewhat water resistant, or a leather jacket. Now, this was very common for greasers, especially in my era, to wear hats to school. We were the only ones that could get away with wearing hats because we all wore soft hats. So we wore ones like this, or we wore like the little bit more of the pork pie hats, like so. Dig that. We were pretty much the only cats that could get away with wearing soft hats because they were actually proper. Now, there was a no hats rule when I was in high school, because a lot of people were wearing the you know, the baseball hats, the baseball caps and stuff like that, and they'd have like, you know, Raiders and fucking Lakers and stuff like all that shit, all the different sports teams. And a lot of that was related to, like, there were gang affiliations, especially with the colors and teams, and the schools didn't like them wearing hats. And I remember during those rainy days, I mean, we'd be like this, fucking leather jacket, nice hat, you know, be walking, doing our thing, whatever. And, you know, people would get mad, like, oh, why can they wear their hats? Why can they wear their hats and we can't? Like, well, because their hats are actual proper hats. They're nice hats. They're not gang related, you know what I mean? Even though I guess they must have forgot that gangsters wore hats like this back in like the 20s and 30s and 40s. But never mind, we don't talk about that. We got away with it. And of course, you know, we get into class and everybody would be like, oh, dude, let me check out your hat. It's fucking cool. And people would want to try it on and stuff like that. Because they'd never seen something like that up close, you know? So that's a lot of the kind of hats that we used to wear. We always kept them pretty simple, pretty old school. A hat like this, I mean, you could get at like fucking Target or fucking Walmart for like 10, 20 bucks. You know what I mean? Again, shop around, do some deals. I might do a product deal video about hats. So stay tuned for that. Honorable mention. The rag. The bandana. A lot of the chicks, this is for you kids out there, a lot of the chicks would actually tie their head up with the rag. I mean, I don't know fucking how to do that. I mean, I'm not a girl, so I don't know how they used to do it, but I just remember they'd have their hair tied, and sometimes they would just put it over their head and tie it back and, you know, kind of keep their head dry when they were out and about. So this is kind of what they wore for hats, but, you know, I don't really have a whole lot of ideas on greaser chick hats. I've never really seen them wear hats besides a bandana. Also, check out some of these pictures here of me in high school with the gray hat, you know, and then I had my my old school kind of like corduroy, brown corduroy, you know, pork pie hat, very similar to this one. And that's what I used to wear, guys. So this is all about fucking hats. Gotta get this hair combed, make it look somewhat halfway decent and all that shit. Alright, that'll do for now. Alright, gotta do the outro. Hopefully, guys, this video helped you. It gives you an idea on the types of hats, what we wore, how we did it, and you got to see some cool pictures and get some cool ideas. So remember, hats are really good for those really cold, rainy, fucking shitty days where you don't feel like doing your hair, or if you're having a bad hair day, or whatever. You know what I mean? So your beanies you can pretty much get anywhere. I mean, pretty much everywhere sells them, especially during the winter time. You know, for your Stetson and your Scalas and stuff like that, you're going to have to check out hat shops. You're going to have to go online. You're going to have to price stuff out. They're not going to be cheap. You know, these can be up to $200, $300, $400. Sometimes cheaper, depending on where you go and what you get. And, you know, there's a lot of factors that play into this. I personally don't remember how much I got those hats for. That was quite a long time ago. But, again, gotta wet the whistle. Fucking A. Alright, as always, if you don't know, get a clue, get a brew, get a rock and roll tattoo, hang loose and be safe. Go get some fucking hats. And have some fucking fun. And keep exploring and trying new stuff. And putting your fucking outfits together with your hats, your jackets, your boots, your fucking, you know, your chucks and your black, you know, two-tone, black and white fucking shoes and creepers and whatever you guys want to do. Try things, explore, experiment. That's what we did, that's what I still do, and I fucking love it. Woo! Madman's out. Dismissed!